Hello everyone, and welcome to Prehistoric Kingdom. Now, in this video, I'll be covering the recent update, Update 9, and showing some of the stuff that we've gotten in this new update. So we have 4 dinosaurs, although I am going to be covering a bonus dinosaur, because this animal was kind of released in the prior update, but they rolled it back due to some performance issues. Without further ado, let's get into them. The first dinosaur is Ouranosaurus nigerensis, the sail-backed, I think it's a iguanodontid. I don't think it's a hadrosaur per se, but these animals lived in the early Cretaceous of Niger, and these animals look so beautiful. Like, look at them. I really love the different skins that they give you for this animal. The Ouranosaurus looks pretty beautiful, and they make all sorts of cool sounds like that. But yeah, I have like a couple of different skins here. I really love this one. I love the bright blue with the green coloration on these animals. But yeah, like these animals are quite cool. I love the different. I love the design in general, because like the heads look pretty accurate. They look pretty cool. And I love how the sail looks on this animal. And they also have these little thumb spikes right there, which is pretty cool. Like, I was tired. And also, real quick, so the one thing that they added in this update is a drinking trough that you can use for the animals to drink, which is pretty cool. Now, of course, we're going to showcase here the Ouranosaurus nigerensis right here. Like, this is what it's compared to the size of a person. Now, this is the male and the female skin. They're about the same size. Now, for Ouranosaurus here, their biomes are grassland, tropical, wetland, and coastal. And they need like a forest requirement of 30 to 90%. Like, so they need a lot of trees around them, and the water about 10 to 40%, and the fence security it's 2 to 2.5. And so let's see the different skins here. So this one, I really like the spots here on this one, and the female doesn't have that little bit on the head right here with the crest, or whatever you would call that. Looks a little duller. And then this one's my favorite. I really love the coloration on this one. And then, of course, the females kind of lose the blue coloration. So that's pretty cool. Next up is the Australian dinosaur, Muttaburrasaurus. And honestly, this was a really cool surprise, honestly, to get Muttaburrasaurus in the game. This animal, I believe it's either, I think it's a hadrosaur, but yeah, this animal lives in Australia, and this is quite an awesome animal, honestly. Now, these animals aren't as very noisy as, as the Ouranosaurus, but yeah, it looks like they're kind of enjoying the shade here that I've created here for them. Look at that. I really love that one. Now, of course, let's get into the size of them. The first skin, this is how big it is compared to a person. It's slightly bigger than the Ouranosaurus, which is pretty cool. So they live in grassland, tropical, and wetland biomes. The forest, they need 40 to 100%. So they want a really thick amount of plant life. The water, 0 to 50, which is pretty nice. Same strength here. So this is the male, and it's the female. The female is a lot more duller. It's in coloration to this. Like, this one's a little bit more, like, has a lot of grays, and it seems a little bit more brown. Here's the second one. This animal there's a lot of beautiful colorations with this one. I really like this one. And it's the female. The female kind of loses a lot more of that patterning, especially in the face right here. But yeah, that and then this one, the billabong. The billabong one looks really cool. It looks like a jaguar or a leopard tortoise sort of coloration. I really like that. But yeah, this is the male, and here's the female. The male seems to have a little bit more dark coloration around its face and its tail right here. But yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, next up here is honestly one of my favorite additions to this update, the almighty Spinosaurus aegypticus. And honestly, this is such a cool... Oh, dude, that looks amazing. Look at that. Sounds like an alligator or something. That animal looks so cool. I really love the Spinosaurus. So the Spinosaurus, this is the most accurate or up-to-date Spinosaurus recreation there is right now. This looks amazing. I love the crest and just the huge claws and the way how the spine looks, but also its tail, like it's kind of like dragging its tail. And now it's going to do the one thing that also is showcased in this update: swimming. These animals can swim now in the game, which is pretty cool. And I'm really glad they did the Spinosaurus justice with its behavior, because this being a semi-aquatic predator, you would want this animal to at least be able to swim in some capacity. So it's really nice to see the Spinosaurus get justice in this game. I will say I think I gave them a little too little amount of water, because yeah, like this is what I got them. It is pretty cool. All right, so now let's do the Spinosaurus in the hatchery. This Spinosaurus aegypticus, it's a 5-star, and this animal, its biomes are grassland, tropical, wetland, and coastal. They can feed on meat and fish, so I really like that reflection of behavior. The forest, 10 to 60%, and water, 40 to 90%. So I think I did put it a little too little. The fence security, 3 to 4. So yeah, these animals don't really like crowding. So I think like if you put 2 in, that's probably the max it can deal with. Now now there are 4 skins here instead of the 3, which is pretty cool. Here is this one. This one's really cool. I really love the green coloration. Kind of resembles a saltwater crocodile. And the male and the females look the same. This one is really cool. Has this really bronze, like a rusty gray, red and brown sort of coloration. I really like that. So yeah, that's the male. And here's the male and the females. They seem to have the same coloration. This one, I think, this one might be my favorite. I really love the little spots on the top of its sail. And this one has more of the smaller scales, like a more smoother look to it, which is pretty nice. It's pretty nice, and it just, I don't know, it has more, I don't know, it seemed like a more realistic approach. I don't know. Let's see here. So yeah, it seems like they have the same coloration. Actually, I might take that back. This one is my favorite. The coloration, I love the spots. I really love the spots on the crest and just the coloration. Like, I just really love it, honestly. So yeah, so that's the male. The female doesn't have the same coloring. It doesn't have all these particular spots. And it's more of a more drab appearance, but that is still looking pretty cool. Next up is the shark-toothed lizard himself, Carcharodontosaurus. This animal, like, if I can find him, they keep moving away from me. This animal is quite an exciting one for me for this packet. Don't need to be rude, bro. But yeah, this animal looks so freaking cool. Like, this animal, it lives in the same formation as Spinosaurus, so it's pretty cool to get Spinosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus in this game. Definitely the best Carcharodontosaurus design I've ever seen in any sort of paleo media. All right, Carcharodontosaurus. This animal lives in the grassland, tropical, and wetland biomes. Its forest percentage is 20 to 70%, so it wants like a sort of across the board type amount of stuff. Water 5 to 60%. Same with the Spinosaurus, and it looks like it could tolerate a little bit more space. But yeah, it shows like something I just noticed. It shows the temperatures right here, but I guess they're not really incorporating that. But the looks of it, it looks like a higher temperature sort of thing. But yeah, like this is the male model, and that is so cool looking. Honestly, I love the spots and the striping on the top. They've really done a great job with the animals in this game. I really love it. And that's the female. It looks like the male and the female are the same here. And here's the second one. I really love that little stripe here. A little bit more, some more tiger stripes running around here. Little orange and red spots. And the female, it is much duller. Has more grays and blacks and whites. Looks pretty cool. And ooh, I really love this one. This one is my favorite. This one, I really love the red little crest up here. Nice stripes. And I'm kind of getting Walking with Dinosaurs vibes a little bit with the T-Rex from Walking with Dinosaurs because of the coloring like on the top right in here. All around here, it kind of gives me that sort of look. And it looks like the female has the same stuff as well. So that's pretty cool. All right, now covering the bonus animal. The bonus animal here is the little velociraptor, which is Velociraptor mongoliensis. Now, this one, they have like a little smaller water trough for you to use for like on smaller animals. I love the little guys. Like this looks like kind of like a Roadrunner type deal. Oh wow, that was pretty cool. Nice little neat animation. And they kind of just move around. They sound like little birds chirping too, which is pretty neat. Now, for any of you guys are wondering, this did not really come out with Update 9, but since they kind of came out with Update 8 and they had to roll it back, and they now came back out with Update 9, we'll call it an Update 9 type animal. It's pretty cool. So without further ado, I'm really glad that we got a Dromaeosaur in this game, which is pretty cool. Excuse me for the Troodonid bit. This is not a Troodonid. But yeah, Velociraptor mongoliensis. It's a 2-star, which is weird. It lives in desert and scrubland environments. 10 to 50% with forest, 25% water, so they don't need a whole lot of water, and they don't need a whole lot of cover. These animals are 50%, so you can have like a lot of them in the enclosure, which is pretty cool. They seem like they want more moderate temperatures, and you don't need a whole lot on the fencing security. But yeah, like this one is properly called the Dust Devil, and it looks like a Roadrunner, which is pretty cool. Looks like the female is no different than the male. This one is the Oasis. The eye on that one looks so weird. Can't tell if that's red or brown, but that is pretty cool. Has a lot more solid, like, variation of browns, like a lighter tone, little even out tone, and then like a much darker, more black coloration, which is pretty cool. And it looks like the female is no different here. Now this one is called a Mirage, and this one, I love this one. It has different shading of colors. Like there's black and white, but then there's like a little bit of an undertone of yellow in it, in the white, and then like kind of like some blue and I guess like violet or indigo colors right up in here. Looks really, really cool. So like with the male, this is what it looks like. The female has more like browns, and it's more solid up in the color in this color. All right, so now let's check out the excavation areas. So for some reason there's this weird glitch with the game right now where like I can't see certain of them, but I can easily tell which is which of which one that are being referred. So for the Muttaburrasaurus, it is the Winton formation. Now I have checked this, but apparently it says that Muttaburrasaurus is not from this formation, which is kind of odd. I think like there are some ornithopoda fossils, and so like I think this is probably the devs kind of just putting the two and two together and be like, let's just put it right there. There are animals like other dinosaurs that have been found from this formation, so maybe they might put it in with it, and they just didn't want to just cram it in there, but we'll see. Where is... And yeah, in the Abdullah formation in Mongolia, this is where we have the Velociraptor with the Protoceratops. So it's pretty nice to have it's probably in the Namek formation too, maybe, I don't know. Because it shows here that there's a carnivore in here, but I think that could be, that actually might be Carcharodontosaurus. So never mind. But yeah, but here in the Niger formation, I don't know how to pronounce this, but this is where the Ouranosaurus is. And here in the Chem group, this is where the Spinosaurus and the Carcharodontosaurus live. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I can't wait till more formations get showcased here. Like, there's a lot of different areas here where they can cover, and I'm really excited for the future of this game. Now, to finish out this segment, or just finish out this video, I want to talk about the new grassland biome and new map. This really gives prehistoric park vibes right here. But yeah, with it, we have like new different sort of plants for the grassland biome. And if we look here, the terraforming, there's like 3 different stages here. There's dry savanna, lush savanna, and let's see here. Yeah, there's 2 different kinds of lush savannas. And let me see here. And here we have acacias, American torope plants, dry grass, regular grass, morel trees, pampas grass, and some more dry grass, and some more regular grass. I don't know how to pronounce some of these, so yeah, sue me, I guess. But yeah, more. So with that being said, these are the new plants here, and like they look pretty cool. Honestly, I really love all the different stuff that were showcased here for this new update. So yeah, so that is update 9 covered and showcased here, and I'm honestly really excited. I think the Spinosaurus here to my right are the ones that are my favorite for this new update. And so anyways, I will cover more of this game in the future. So make sure to like the video, make sure you subscribe for more content, and comment what would be the first animal you would want to see to have an enclosure done for Prehistoric Kingdom. So with all that out of the way, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.